this series, we will be going over everything you need to know in order to get through our 3-day, 48-hour game jam. Let's talk about time management. As a general rule of thumb, your team should be working in stages. Doing this will allow you to plan your internal goals while still hitting the major milestones in a very short period of time. Stage 1. Concept planning. Not to burst anyone's bubble or anything, but you're already in stage 1. As soon as you signed up, you entered this stage. Let me out! Let me out! You can have up to 4 members, or you could be on your own. Either way, you'll want to do what I'm about to tell you. Create your source control. This is for backups and saves, in the event that something happens like your file corrupts, or it crashes, or you simply do something wrong and introduce a bug that you would like to go back. See our source control video for more in-depth information. After you have source control, you can start your management files. It doesn't have to be like this on day 1. You can set up an Excel sheet that is blank and ready to be filled in. Have some space for taking notes, jotting down ideas, making sure that you can check the status of your assets, and assigning each member their tasks. If you get to Saturday night and only one member of your team is working and the other 3 are looking out the window, you're doing something wrong. This is a group project. Everyone should be putting in their fair share. So you need to determine early on what those tasks are. When you've completed this pre-jam management, you'll have your spreadsheets, your source control, and even a blank starter file. Well, stage 1 doesn't end yet. What now? When you get to the jam on opening night, the theme will be announced. Ooh. I can't reveal it now, but from the moment the theme is announced all the way until Sunday morning, you are in your concept phase. Ideas and designs should be locked in by Saturday morning. Then you'll hit stage 2. Stage 2, implementation and production. Stage 2 will run from early as late Friday to the majority of the day on Saturday. This stage will be where your developers will create all those neat movement mechanics or object actors and parameters that make your game unique. It's the foundation of the game, and it doesn't include any art assets, just simple shapes that move around according to the rules and conditions of your game. During this time, the game artists can be creating cool characters in 2D or 3D art assets, but their work should not hinder the development of the game. If need be, the artist should give the developers a cube or blank sprite as a placeholder, while the artists work the most perfect of assets. Okay, let's assume you've gotten there. It is mid to late Saturday, and you're running up on stage 3, testing and modifying. You should at this point be able to play something. You might not have everything you want yet, but you can build the game and it works. At this point, you're refining and improving everything about the game. You should continue to do this until Sunday morning and the next stage, which is stage 4, submitting. Early Sunday, you should create a preliminary working build and test submit to itch.io. This might not be the final product, but if all heck breaks loose and you lose all your work or you have trouble uploading, it is better to have a backup submission. Pens down is at 1 p.m. This is the absolute latest you can go to submit your game. Now that you know how to manage your time properly for a game jam, let's go out there and make something awesome! See you at Chillennium, gamers!